Hi, everybody. I'm Marshie, and today I want to talk to you about what's the difference between the survey at the end of your cruise and this vacation hero with Norwegian Cruise Line. What is the difference and what do they do? They do two very different things and play two critical roles. So, first, let me tell you who I am. I'm Marshie Morgan, and I love to cruise. And I am the author of Grandparent Memories from the Heart and 13 Interactive Challenges to Self Discovery. And you can find those books in the links below. Okay, so what is the difference? At the end of your cruise, which I just got back from Alaska, I will get a survey. And it's going to ask me, how was my dining experience? How was my ex, um, shore excursions? How was my room? And things like that. And this survey is going to corporate and they're analyzing that information. Okay. And they are trying to make their next fleet of ships be even better. So that is the survey and in a summation of what that survey is used for. Now, these brown hero cards with Norwegian are critical for the staff. If you want to do something special for your staff, take the time and fill out 25, 30 cards is about what I fill out for exceptional service. Now, you will see here that it asks, come on, for their name and their position. And what I do is I get a bunch of these cards, okay? And I take pictures of exceptional people. Always, please, always ask to take their picture because some people don't want their picture taken. And if they don't want their picture taken, say, hey, can I just take a picture of your name tag? And if they say yes, you can take a picture of my name tag, then do that. And the reason I say that is because you could have over 65 nationalities on the ship. There's so many different misspellings and stuff like that. And you have to understand that their title, they could be working in another part of the ship when you met them and not in their normal area. So like let's say you said, "Oh, I saw them in the Saver." Well, they might be a waiter somewhere else, right? So you just need to make sure that you have the correct spelling of their name and the position that they have. Now, understand if if an officer gives you exceptional service, you need to recognize them on this card too. So, especially if you meet anyone behind the scenes, like a cook, let's say the cook on the line at the buffet is extremely nice to you and took the time to explain what it was, or the omelet station or the crepe station or something like that. Put them on this card because they don't hardly get to see the public or get interaction. So it's important to them because these brown cards allow them to win gift cards to Starbucks or get free Wi-Fi on the ship. So they may have to pay for the internet on the ship, okay? And they want to talk to their family too. It also helps them get off the ship, and it also very much helps them on their next evaluation, performance review, and to get a promotion. These cards matter. This brown, tell us about your vacation hero. I can't emphasize this enough to do it. So, yes, you do the survey, but the surveys go into corporate. The brown card goes to the general manager and it is hand delivered to that person. So that person has that kudo. They actually get your card. Okay, so that's the difference in those two. Hope that helps, and I hope you will take the time to fill them out because it doesn't take very long. And what I do is the last night or the last day of the cruise, I go through and I put my name and I put Encore or the Bliss or whatever ship I'm on and the sailing date. I skip the email to save myself some time. And then I go through my phone, through my pictures, and then I put their name and their position, because those two things, like, both of those things need to be there so they can find the person, right? And then just a short blurb, you know, like there was a girl, she works in utility. That's like the lowest position there is, but she always had a smile on her face and she would hold the elevator for you. She didn't have to do any of that, right? But she gave exceptional service and she had a big smile. And I was like, man, I'm getting kudos to her, because it wasn't just one day that she did that. She did it over and over and over. And I was like, man, she needs to be rewarded. So fill out these cards, make a difference in somebody else's life. Because you have to understand, these people work 12, 14-hour days to give you an incredible vacation. Mwah. Be blessed and talk to you soon. Bye.